In this session, we're going to see the DNS hierarchy done using Cisco Packet Tracer. We'll see the 4 level of hierarchy, how that can be done. So DNS basically, it is used to convert your host name to IP address. So these servers will help you to map the host name to a particular IP address. So the users need not remember the IP address of the servers. So in the previous session, we've seen 2 levels. So now we'll see the 4 levels. So the process how the name servers will be serviced, or the request is passed through the local name server. If it is not available, then it goes to the root name server. If it is not in the root name, it goes to the top level domain. And a top level domain name servers refers to all those higher level names that is based on the name that is divided based on the host name, based on the country domain, like AU, India, and based on education service or organization. So those names are divided by the top level domain. And next comes the authoritative service. The authoritative service is the main one. These are the main servers which actually gives you the names to the top level domain. So these will help you to divide the names based on the kind of organization or based on what kind of service it is there. So authoritative is also called as the main level, that is the root server, which is the main control. So this there's nothing else servers available. So if none of the names are available in local root, it will be available in the authoritative. Now for 4 levels of hierarchy, we require a router which has multiple links. So you can take this router 2811. So this router will help you to create multiple links. Now we need 4 levels of hierarchy. So first we'll select the servers. So we require 4 servers because 4 levels. And we require one more server, which is considered as your web servers. So these 4 will be your 4 levels and one for web server. And then we require 2 PCs just for examples, how the user can access these name servers. And we'll connect the PCs through a switch. Now this router 2811, first check how many links are available. So initially, we just have 2 links. But how many links are required? We require 4, 5, 6. 6 links are required. So we require another 4 more links. So we have to add these extra links. So go to this signal. So here, if you want extra 2, you can add 2W, or if you want an extra 1, you can add 1. Now we require 4 links. So we'll select this option. 4 Ethernet extra connections. There are 4 ports available. So in order to add these 4 links, so make sure this is in the off state initially. First, make it off, then click and drag it. Again, on it back. Now then go to the config. So now you can see extra 4 links are added. So now we can add these links to configure the 4 levels of hierarchy of DNS servers. While connecting, make sure that you go it in a proper order so you remember which link is added to it. So this is fast Ethernet. The next will come your Ethernet connection. We make the user interface as 10 network and all the gateway address as 1. So we'll start with 2. This is 10.3 and this will make it as a server, web server. This is 20 network. So we'll make it as 20.2. This one is a local DNS. This is 30 network. This will make it as root. This will make it as 40.2, 40 network. Because all these servers will not be in one LAN, will be located in different LANs. Next hierarchy comes a top level domain. So this will make it as T.2. This will make authoritative servers. This is the main server. So this, let it be this as 60. So now we'll just configure the IP address and the gateway address. So we'll start from the PC. Let the gateway address be all 1. So this is 10.1. So 10.3. Now gateway is 10.1. So you can see it is still red color. So the gateway is not set in the router. So we'll configure all the Ethernet links and the fast Ethernet. So this is all the router configurations. So we'll just configure all these IP address for the router. So this is a link fast Ethernet 0/0. It's belonging to the PC network. So it is 10.1. So now you can see it's become green color. Next. Now we had added the connection in this order. So first web server, then local, root, TLD, then authoritative. So in the same order I'm going. Or if you don't know which link it is, just click on that. It will show you which link it is. So it is fast Ethernet 0/1. So the web server is 20 network. That was 20.1. Next comes your Ethernet. So you can see that as I keep changing the IP address, it turns green color. So next is 30.1. Click on on. Next, this one is 40.1. So I'm making all the gateway address as 50.1, 40.1. So that's easy to remember. This one is for authoritative, so this is 60.1. Okay, now we'll configure the servers now. This is the web server 20.2. So gateway will be 20.1. This is for local DNS. Local DNS 30.10. Gateway is 30.1. The root DNS, it is 40 network, so it is 40.2. Gateway will be 40.1. It comes a TLD server. TLD server is 50.2. Gateway is 50.1. Now this is the main one, authoritative. So it is 60.2. Gateway is 60.1. So we have all done the IP address and the gateway address settings. Now we'll actually do the domain name server. First we'll create the web server, services, HTTP. So we just change this as yahoo.com. Click on save, override, yes. So web server is done. Now we'll create one as local DNS. Go to services, go to DNS. So here we'll add the record. Now this local DNS, if the host name is not available, the request goes to root DNS. So first add the root record. So we'll add the name as root. So it is a record. What is the address of the root DNS? It is 40.2. Next, we'll add the server name, that is yahoo.com. And this host name is not available. So click on not specific record. So if it is not available, the request will go to the upper level server. That is the name of the upper level is root. that you're adding should be in the zone. All the non-specific should be at the last, and all the upper levels or where the request has to go, that should be added first. If you interchange these two, then you may not able to access the web page properly. So make sure that order of the names first, all the A records, then the non-specific records. If you interchange this, then what happens? This record will be there and the root address will not be available. So you will get an error telling that web page is not accessible. So this is the server that is done in the local DNS. Now we'll go to the root DNS. Go to services, DNS. Now we are doing 4 hierarchies. So if the host name is not available here, you go to the next level. So first add the top level domain, TLD. And the address of TLD is 50.2. And it is the A record. Now which is not available, that is yahoo.com. So make that as not specific. So where the request has to go, it should go to the TLD. And make sure you on this DNS service. After adding these two records, make sure this is on, otherwise it will not work. We'll check in the local DNS also, the DNS, so it is not on. So make sure the service is on. So we have done with local and root. Now we'll go to the top level then. Go to services, DNS, and similar procedure for this one also. First we'll add the authoritative. Authoritative, it's A record, the address of that is 60.2. So what is not available is yahoo.com. So that is not specific. And the request should go to authority. Click on add. Okay, so 2 records are there. Click on services. Okay, now we are finished with top level domain, root and local. So we'll the next is in the PCs. Make sure you have added the DNS server address. So what should be the DNS server address? It should be always the local DNS server address. So the local DNS server address is 30.2. This is the local. If the host name address is not there, then the request goes to root. So always give the local DNS address for the DNS server. Similarly for the other two PC, local DNS is 30.2. Now we'll browse. We'll check whether we are able to see the web page. So if we give the IP address of the web server address is 20.2. So it works. So Yahoo web page is visible. Now let's give the host name. Now you can see that the request is not able to process because we have not still added the final address in the authoritative service. So the request will go to authoritative, but that mapping is not there still. That's why you will get a request timer. So still configuring to figure it out. So we're not able to get the web page. Now we'll add this final record in the authoritative server. So go to services, DNS. Now add the web server address here. So this is 30.2. Yahoo is 20.2. Now click on add. So now we have added a record. Now it will work. You see now it is working because the DNS service was not on. So make sure you on the DNS service on. This on should be there, otherwise it will not work. So you can see that this Yahoo was there in authoritative. It was not available in top level domain or in root or in local. So the request will be forwarded till it reaches the proper name server. So this is your 4 level of hierarchy, and so you can see how multiple links are created using this router 2811. Or if you want, you can take the other router, that is 2621 also can be taken.